I want to ask you something, and I need you to sit with it before you answer it. What do you miss most? Most men, when they answer that, go to the visible things. Her laugh, the way she said your name, the coffee already made when you came downstairs, the sound of another person in the house. Those are real. Every one of them is real. But I want to go somewhere underneath those things today. Because I think the thing most men miss most deeply is something they've never actually put words to. What you miss is being fully known and not being left because of it. That is emotional safety. And for most of us who build a life with someone, that safety was so woven into the fabric of the relationship that we stopped being able to see it as a separate thing. It was just the air in the room until the room was empty. And then we felt its absence in a way that no one prepared us for. Have you ever tried to explain to someone, a friend, a family member, even a counselor, what you lost and realized partway through that the words weren't enough? Have you ever sat in a room full of people who cared about you and still felt completely alone? Have you ever noticed that the loneliness after losing her isn't just about missing her presence? It's about missing the particular kind of presence where you didn't have to explain yourself. That's what safety does. It removes the cost of being honest. In a safe relationship, you don't have to calculate before you speak. You don't have to manage how you come across. You don't have to wonder if showing the difficult parts of yourself is going to cost you something. She already knew those parts, and she stayed. That knowing and that staying is emotional safety. Here's the truth that changes everything about rebuilding. You cannot replace emotional safety by finding someone new. You have to rebuild it, first inside yourself, then if and when you choose to, with someone else. Most men skip the first step. They look for the feeling in a new place before they've understood what the feeling actually was. And then they wonder why the new relationship doesn't feel right. It's not that the new person is wrong. It's that safety cannot be built on a foundation that hasn't been examined. So let's examine it. What did emotional safety look like in your marriage? Not the big moments, the everyday architecture of it. It may have looked like being able to say, I'm struggling, without her immediately trying to fix it. It may have looked like disagreeing and knowing the relationship could hold it. It may have looked like her knowing your tells, the specific unspoken signals that said you needed space, or needed to be held, or needed someone to sit in the room and just be there. That vocabulary, the one built between two specific people over years, that is one of the real losses of losing a spouse. It isn't just the person. It's the entire language you built together. Rebuilding emotional safety starts with learning to extend it to yourself. The man who cannot be honest with himself about where he is cannot be honest with anyone else. And the man who cannot be honest cannot build safety. Because safety is built out of the repeated experience of bringing something true forward and not being destroyed for it. Start there. Start with yourself. What is true about where you are right now that you haven't said out loud, not to anyone, maybe not even to yourself? Name it. Not to fix it, just to hear it. Just to practice the experience of bringing something real into the light and surviving it. That is where the rebuild begins. Not with a new relationship, not with a new city or a new routine, with the simple, hard, essential act of being honest with yourself about what you actually feel. She gave you a room where that was safe. You get to build that room again, differently this time, wider, informed by everything you now know about what it means to be truly known. I'm Ron, Simplified Myers, your uplifting life partner. Come walk with me at simplifieduplifters.com. And if this episode landed somewhere real for you, share it with another man who needs to hear it. We don't have to walk this alone. And most important, remember, you are extraordinary.